Hey, what's up? Kevlin here, and it's 100 degrees and raining, and it's 3 in the morning, so sleep isn't really a thing, so I decided to start doing this. So let's get started.
I noticed. Tell me, Edward, what possessed you to burn down my home? After what happened?
The intrusive thoughts. I had a sword practice earlier today, and I was sitting on the ground, and there was a guy in front of me talking to our teacher, and my intrusive thoughts just said untie his shoes. So I reached forward and untied the shoes. I'm so bad at speaking right now, it's hot. The guy in front of me, I just untied his shoes, and I got about halfway there before he realized what I was doing. Do other people have those intrusive thoughts? Like, some of them are mild, like, what would happen if I just slept in a little too late? And then others are like, what if I'm cooking, what if I just threw this egg at the wall? And then we take it one more step and think you're driving along, minding your own business, and think, I wonder what would happen if I drove into oncoming traffic. Like, you know what would probably happen, but your brain is like, do you want to test that out?
You didn't want to be reminded of what you've done, and thought you could erase the memory by destroying the evidence.
You're wrong!
It's just like a child who hides the sheets after he wets the bed. You ran away, and you know it.
Hohenheim, I know you're technically right, but if you're trying to bond with him and make him like you, which it sounds like he never has, I don't think this is the best way to do it. A lot of people, especially characters, make that comparison between young Hohenheim and Edward. Besides the physical looks, I don't really see it, and even then, like, obviously, they're related, so they're supposed to look similar, but in the opening credits of the other opening, people thought that was Edward. That didn't look like Edward to me, but I just never really thought who that was. It didn't really matter at that point. But, I mean, yeah, Edward's a little impulsive, and we see later young Hohenheim's a little rude, but he's not as impulsive. He matures a lot faster than Ed does, or maybe it's just because we see a quicker passage of time. I would have liked to see more of Xerxes and more of young Hohenheim, because we get that weird flashback episode. And then we get the precursor when, I don't know what episode it is. It's some random time about maybe like 2/3 of the way through the series. So I would have liked to see more of Xerxes, because he references so many people, like his master or the king, which we only see like once or twice. But then there's all these other people that he talks about. It would have been nice to at least have some kind of conversation with them. It wouldn't have to be all deep and meaningful, but it's just more of like he's walking through the streets and someone's like, oh, hey, Hohenheim, how are you? And he'd be like, we live in a desert, it's hot.
Oh, you're impervious to pain, and you don't have to eat. It sounds like a great deal to me.
I've talked about this with other people. Like, if you guys could give up eating, sleeping, or drinking without any repercussions, like, you could still, like, eat for fun or nap if you wanted to, but you don't need to, what would you give up? I would probably give up sleeping, because I am one of those people. I can't run on 5 hours of sleep. That's usually what I do, but it doesn't mean I should. In order to fully function, I need about 10 hours of sleep. So gaining 10 hours sounds great. I could get so much done.
Something terrible is going to happen in this country soon. You should escape while you can.
This country's lousy with terrible things. And I can't leave. I've got other people who need me here in case they want to come home.
Granny Pinocchio does not get enough credit. She may be a bit crabby, but she really does care. She's one of those people where she yells because she cares. And she's also very good at her work. And she's always there for Winry and her family and the Elrics. She needs more credit.
Let's just hurry and do this.
I have dug a few holes. No, I was not hiding a body. I was burying a body, but it wasn't human. Digging holes is hard. It's like the phrase of like, oh, you're my best friend, I'll do anything for you, I hope you hide a body. Oh, I am not digging any holes. I love my friends, but digging holes is hard, even in the rain. And Ed is like, oh, it's gonna rain. It's gonna be easier if it rains, my dude. I'm not a gopher. I'm not that skilled, so I will leave the digging to somebody else.
Mom's hair was a light chestnut color. This is black.
Now, I'm not a biologist, but I feel like hair is a natural substance. Wouldn't it break down a lot faster, especially if it was buried? How is he able to find this? Like, yeah, it's been a few years, but I only think hair would, like, take maybe about a year or two to decompose. Am I wrong? Probably. I'm wrong about a lot of things.
Of course he didn't. And I didn't. What's wrong with me?
That was the
I
sound.
can't believe I forgot to give him the message.
Yeah, I'll pass it on right after I clock him in the face.
And give it, like, 40 episodes, and he does exactly that. That is one thing about Edward that I really like. When he says something, he means it. Even if it's slightly violent.
And you? What the hell are you doing here?
Okay, so we've got spaghetti, drumsticks, and soup. This is quite the odd menagerie.
I just don't like men who are shorter than me.
You can't judge a man for something he can't help!
Okay, to be fair, though, yes, they were kids, but Winry, you guys were like 7. People tend to grow. And also, just as Ed pointed out, it's kind of shallow to, hold something against someone that they can't really help. I remember seeing this dude in the lobby before. Why is he still here? And I don't want to hear, oh, he's just staying there the same length as the brothers. Why is he still in the lobby? Is this man an illusion? Is he even real? Why are you here?
Well, I'm not really sure why.
Oh, I did read this somewhere. I might have been one of those like extra bonus books or something, but there's a reoccurring background character that was put in there as like a Where's Waldo thing. I wonder if this is him, because he's been in a few episodes, and it's just odd that he's, standing there.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
I forgot how, like, deep this episode was. Like, there's a lot of, like, resolution and closure for a lot of characters. We got to see Hohenheim. We got to see more of Panako. We got to learn more about Ling. So there was a lot of, like, learning as an audience and a lot of growing from the characters. So I feel like this is where everyone's finally resolving and kind of setting their place in the show and kind of being where they're gonna be for the rest of the series. I think that's... I remember I did have to explain the scene to Rosie. I don't know if she still remembers. I don't even know if they're watching, but bro, if you're watching, text me an emoji. Send me a picture of something that... I don't know. Just let me know that you've seen this. Text me like a picture of Petunia or something. I don't know. I've already done a few of these before, and so far no dice. So let's see if this one it's like fishing. I've never done fishing because I don't have the patience for it, but let's see if anything comes up. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good one.